The clock ticks slow, like it's holding its breath tonight. Curtains drawn, shadows dancing in the candlelight. Empty frames on the wall whisper old hellos. The creak of the floor sings a tune only I know. Your coffee cup still sits by the window pane. Echoes of your laughter call me by my name. Even silence wears a memory so deep when the house finally sleeps. I trace the echoes down the hallway's hush, where every sigh becomes a tender brush. The world fades into a velvet sweep. When the house finally sleeps, I hear your voice. In the stillness, all the chaos turns to choice. Love floats gently where the shadows creep. When the house finally sleeps, I breathe in deep. When the house finally sleeps, I hear your voice. In the stillness, all the chaos turns to choice. Love floats gently where the shadows creep. When the house finally sleeps, I breathe in deep. The grand piano hums with a silent grace. Footsteps long gone still echo in this space. The night unfolds like a letter never sent. With every note, I feel what your absence meant. Photographs in sepia, the stories untold. Familiar warmth wrapped in quiet and gold. These walls remember where we used to dream. Now they murmur things softer than they seem. Now that the city's hushes kiss the eaves, your memory dances in the way that night breathes. The stillness cradles what my heart keeps. When the house finally sleeps, I hear your voice. In the stillness, all the chaos turns to choice. Love floats gently where the shadows creep. When the house finally sleeps, I breathe in deep. When the house finally sleeps, I hear your voice. In the stillness, all the chaos turns to choice. Love floats gently where the shadows creep. When the house finally sleeps, I breathe in deep. The wind sighs low through the old screen door, and I remember how you'd hum through the chores. Every whisper rests like snow on the floor. Peace arrives where your grace once wore. I speak to the stars, not expecting replies, yet your soul lingers in soft lullabies. Some goodbyes live forever between heartbeats. Some dreams only visit when the silence repeats. When the house finally sleeps and the night turns blue, I feel close to everything I lost in you. Each hush a vow that the heart still keeps. In the quiet where the past softly weeps. When the house finally sleeps and the moonlight falls, I hear your footsteps wander through these halls. Wrapped in silence where the memory seeps, I find found a box beneath the bed, with pages worn and edges bent. Each line a thought I never spoke, and every ink a deep lament. The paths I chose have brought me here, through winds of time and sky of gray. But somewhere in the quiet night, your shadow never fades away. Was I too proud to write it down, or scared of what you'd see in me? The truth we buried long ago still whispers soft in memory. How many moments slipped right by, unsaid like tears were meant to hide. And all that's left are echoes now, the heartbeats we denied. I tried to find the words again, but silence held them in its hand. Some stories end without a sound, like castles fading into sand. There's grace in letting silence stand. These are letters never sent, folded thoughts held close inside. Regrets that danced like candlelight, then vanished with the tide. No need to send what time is spent, just walk the road ahead. These are letters never sent, folded thoughts held close inside. Regrets that dance like candlelight, then vanished with the tide. No need to send what time is spent, just walk the road ahead. Street lamps paint a softer hue on corners of the life I knew. Your laughter haunts the autumn wind, like songs I lost the courage to. What could have been is bittersweet, and still I'd never trade the day. We stood on different shores of hope and watched the tide pull us away. Years have wrapped me in their arms, with silver scars and wiser eyes. But sometimes in the dead of night, your name still breaks the sky. I never held the perfect words, just scattered stars along the shore. But somehow I've become the man I wasn't once before. I tried to write you one last line, but found the ink had all run dry. The truth is not in what we say, it's carried in the wire. And love still breathes beneath goodbye. These are letters never sent, folded thoughts held close inside. Regrets that dance like candlelight, then vanished with the tide. No need to send what time is spent, just walk the road ahead. These are letters never sent, folded thoughts held close inside. Regrets that dance like candlelight, then vanished with the tide. No need to send what time is spent, just walk the road ahead. If you should find that quiet box years from now beneath the beam, know every fold, each line unseen is part of someone's dream. Not every love is meant to stay, some bloom then float away. But even drifting petals know the sun that lit their way. Life isn't fair, but it is true. in all the ways it shapes the soul. And though you never read my heart, it loved you even so. It's not the words I didn't say, it's how I learned to grow in silence, built from letting go. These are letters never sent, but written deep within my chest. Each quiet page a piece of peace, where memory finds rest. We can't rewrite the yesterdays or change the things we meant, but strength is found in walking on with love that won't relent. These are letters never sent, but marked in every breath I take. A story told in letting go, the silence I won't break. We can't rewrite the yesterdays or change the things we meant, but strength is found in walking on with love that won't relent. The soft light hums in the corner of the room. Midnight whispers echo through empty spoons. Steam fades from the cup you used to hold. Still this silence somehow feels warm, not cold. Photographs stare from the worn-out wall. I hear your laughter down the hall. Time moves on, but it leaves your trace in this quiet place. I still see your face. I keep the kettle warm just in case. Every night feels like your embrace. The clock ticks slow but true, like it's waiting to. The light's still on, it's never gone. It shines for you from dusk till dawn. No matter where you've been so long, the light's still on, the light's still on, the light's still on. It's never gone, it shines for you from dusk till dawn. No matter where you've been so long, the light's still on, the light's still on. I check the lock, I draw the blinds, but leave that light, I don't mind. It's not hope, it's not despair, it's just the proof that I still care. You took your dreams down different roads, but love remains in gentle codes. The creak of floors, the hum of air, tell stories only we would dare. I hear you in the rustling night, the room glows soft, it feels so right. Those shadows stretch and roam, this will always be your home. The light's still on, it's never gone. It shines for you from dusk till dawn. No matter where you've been so long, the light's still on, the light's still on, the light's still on. It's never gone, it shines for you from dusk till dawn. No matter where you've been so long, the light's still on, the light's still on. Windows fall with dreams and rain, but this my heart still sings your hymn. I talk to you in quiet tones. Among these walls I'm not alone. Forever isn't gone, it's just moved on. But here the light keeps burning strong. The light's still on, forever bright, a beacon in the softest night. Through every storm, no matter the wrong, here it stays forever long. When your weary heart wants to rest, come back to where you were loved best. No matter where you've been so long, the light's still on. The light's still on. Lit a fire in the coldest rain, hearts too young to know the price of flame. Left pieces of ourselves in midnight calls, hoping love alone could break the falls. Your laugh was a song I still replay, echoing through the halls of yesterday. We danced barefoot through our fears, thinking time would wipe away the tears. Seasons shift and petals fall, even spring can't outrun it all. Letters fade though the ink was bold, some truths only age can hold. We chase forever on borrowed time, learning faith beyond the rhyme. We built a castle in the sand, then watched the tide pull back our plans. Still in the ruins I understand, love taught me how to stand. We learned time the hard way, through the silence and the songs. Lived in shadows, cried in daylight, but the heart still carried on. Stronger now and still soft-spoken, all the pieces never gone. We learned time the hard way, through the silence and the songs. Lived in shadows, cried in daylight, but the heart still carried on. Stronger now and still soft-spoken, all the pieces never gone. Trace the cracks on every wall we knew, like battle lines of me and you. Broke 100 promises, then held on tight to just a few. The years were neither cruel nor kind, they only left what they could find. I see you now behind my eyes, not an end but a shift in skies. There's peace in learning what must break, there's strength in every slow heartbreak. Not every dream was meant to stay, but we love them all the same way. Each goodbye a quiet grace, leaving chords we still replay. We shined in moments bittersweet, learned to find warmth in our defeat. Time was never on our side, yet we never lost the fight. We learned the hard way, through the silence and the songs. Lived in shadows, cried in daylight, but the heart still carried on. Stronger now and still soft-spoken, all the peace heart still carried on, stronger now and still soft-spoken, all the pieces never gone. And now I sit alone with keys of black and white, letting memories take flight. Your voice still hovers on each chord, and everything we stayed or swore. The past was never wrong, just raw, a canvas stitched with every flaw. I've walked the roads we used to roam, finding echoes that feel like home. The pain has softened into you, a deeper shade of loving you. I thank the storms that shaped my soul, for leaving fire but not a hole. We made mistakes with open hearts, and that's the beauty in our parts. We learned time the hard way, through the silence and the songs that stayed. Every bruise became a light, every tear a note we played. Chose to bloom where we were broken, never lost but always changed. Still we stand with open hands, holding all that we forgave. We learned time the hard way, not in fear but fierce array. And through the ache we stayed soft-spoken, finding strength in what remains. Dust on my boots, but the journey was kind. Whispers of memories caught in the pines. The wind still hums an old lullaby, sunset's reflection in a tearless eye. Took every wrong turn to end up right. Now the shadows fade in softer light, every mile engraved in my soul's refrain. No regrets, only wisdom in the rain. I used to chase the stars with restless hands, now I hold the quiet like an old friend. Every goodbye carved the shape of who I am. Old roads beneath me still feel like home, new skies above me where dreams have flown. The past is a story I now own. Old roads beneath me still feel like home, new skies above me where dreams have flown. Photographs faded, but the moments shine. Laughter echoes through the passage of time. I've outgrown the fire, but not the flame. Love stayed warm, even when hearts change. The aches, the joys, the silent cries, all turn gold beneath forgiving skies. The man I was built, the man I am, and I walk with peace through this wide expanse. I used to race the clock, afraid to lose. Now I welcome nightfall's tender hues. The future waits with open arms and truth. alone. The past is a story I now own. Let the piano echo through the hush of dawn, every note a footprint I walk upon. Time bends softly when the heart forgives. In the hush of stillness the soul relives. Mischances, sweet glances, all make sense. Every ending led to new evidence that beauty lingers on the road behind, while wonder waits in the skies we find. Old roads beneath me, mapped in my bones. New skies above me, singing unknowns. Peace in my chest where doubt has flown. Steps may falter but never alone. Old roads beneath me, faithful they've been. New skies above me, starting again. Tomorrow's calling in a golden tone. Old roads beneath me, now carry me home. Curtains drawn against the chilling air of dawn. The kettle hums its tune again. Slippers brushing on the hardwood floor as early light begins to wane. Two mugs placed gently side by side. Fingerprints on porcelain remain. The gentle clink of stirring spoons echoes soft like winter rain. You hum a song beneath your breath, familiar as the cedar scent. Steam curls and dances on the glass, like memories we never meant. Outside a frost laces the trees. Inside our silence makes more sense. Wrapped in moments we forget to name, but always feel their presence. You smile without a word and it fills the room with gold. We don't need grand declarations when time does what it's told. Each morning brewed with meaning and stories never sold. Coffee steaming, winter windows, drawing hearts we never show. Love in quiet rituals, where every gesture softly grows. The warmth we share without a sound, only we truly know. Coffee steaming, winter windows, drawing hearts we never show. Love in quiet rituals, where every gesture softly grows. The warmth we share without a sound, only we truly know. The heater kicks a distant hum, while shadows lazily stretch wide. You reach across the countertop, your fingers brush mine on the side. No need to fill the silence with words when presence stands as pride. I glance toward the window pane, where breath and sky collide. A newspaper folded unread again. Your laughter spills like wine. Life in subtle melodies that settled deep inside the spine. That old piano in the corner waits for winter to define. A ballad born from every day, slow, soulful and divine. We lock eyes in simple rhythm, a pulse that never slows. Love is found in morning echoes and steam that softly blows. No stage, no lines, yet still our soul performs what only time bestows. Coffee steam in winter windows, drawing hearts we never show. Love in quiet rituals, where every gesture softly grows. The warmth we share without a sound, only we truly know. Coffee steam in winter windows, drawing hearts we never show. Love in quiet rituals, where every gesture softly grows. The warmth we share without a sound, only we truly know. A photograph with edges worn sits on the silver tray. Our younger selves in summer light, now watching winter play. The years have turned, the snow has come, but still we choose to stay. In morning light and coffee steam, we find our sacred way. The touch of hands through falling time, the comfort in delay. No sudden flame, no fateful spark, just steady soft ballet. Outside the world may tumble on with frost along the bay, but in this warmth we've quietly built, we do not drift away. Coffee steam in winter windows, where forever takes its time, drifting like a gentle hymn within an evening chime. The little things that hold us close, no reason, rhyme or sign. Mornings filled with whispered truths that only hearts define. Snow may fall beyond the glass, but never on this soul of mine. As long as you pour love each day like coffee fine as wine. Here's to warmth in silence, to the softest hands I find. In winter's breath and coffee steam, our lives are intertwined. Chase the echoes down a hall of every dream I used to know. Build my walls with every whisper telling me where I should go. Danced for shadows in the spotlight, but the stage was cold and white. Every smile felt like a costume, every win a place to hide. Time kept ticking like a drumbeat in a war I didn't start. I wore my purpose like a prison, skipped the rhythm of my heart. And somewhere silence softly called me through the din and endless run. So I stalked and looked behind me, saw the setting of the sun. And I heard your voice like thunder, tender breaking through the storm. You said peace was never distant, only waiting to be born. We don't have to chase tomorrow when today is not yet done. This is the day we stop running, lay down the weight, no more pretending. Found the quiet in surrender. This is the day we stop running, lay down the weight, no more pretending. Found the quiet in surrender. I mapped my worth in broken mirrors, every crappy tale of need. Gave my soul to all the watchers who mistook my pain for speed. But your eyes became my anchor when the tide tried pulling me. You showed love is not a finish, but a way of being free. Now the clock hands start to soften, and the night no longer bites. We're just breathing in the stillness, riding calm into our nights. Not afraid of what we're missing, we have nothing left to flee. In this gentle golden silence, I can fertily just be. And I heard your voice like thunder, tender breaking through the storm. You said peace was never distant, only waiting to be born. We don't have to chase tomorrow when today is not yet done. This is the day we stop running, lay down the weight, no more pretending. Found the quiet in surrender. This is the day we stop running, lay down the weight, no more pretending. Found the quiet in surrender. No more fist closed in the dark, no more breath held for applause. We're alive without performing, safe within our sacred flaws. The horizon doesn't shout now, it just whispers calm and wide. We don't need another medal, just this moment by your side. Let the strings rise like a sunrise over fears we finally faced. Let the keys recall our laughter, let the past fade without haste. Love is not a race we're losing, it's a home we finally find in the still heart of the silence. I am yours and you are mine. This is the day we stop running, no more footsteps in the haze. Hearts unburdened by the noise, finding rhythm in the praise. Every breath a quiet anthem, every smile a true release. Standing still I remember the first dance in Mother's old room light, spinning in circles under soft radio tunes at night. We couldn't name the pain, but music always knew. Every lyric whispered something we were going through. From heartbreak letters to dreams we never made, the songs caught every tear that silently fell in the trail. They held the silence after every door we closed. A friend in the static every time we felt exposed. Long drives under midnight skies, just the dial and me. Every chorus like a prayer, every bridge a memory. In between lost and found, that's where I'd always be. Songs the radio sang for us, playing when hope felt thin. Melodies carried us home like a light from deep within. Through every moment we broke, they started us again. Songs the radio sang for us, playing when hope felt thin. Melodies carried us home like a light from deep within. Through every moment we broke, they started us again. That apartment on Main, where the walls were paper thin, we danced on the edge of youth with vinyl scratching in. Your eyes were full of dreams too big for any town. So we made a soundtrack just to slow the voices down. A baritone soul and a quiet string reply told truths we were too fragile to clarify. The static wasn't noise, it was a warm relief. A song knew our hearts when words gave way to grief. Faded tapes and flickering dials, they all still gleam. That old radio remembered what we used to dream. It gave us silence shaped into a theme. Songs the radio sang for us, playing when hope felt thin. Melodies carried us home like a light from deep within. Through every moment we broke, they started us again. Songs the radio sang for us, playing when hope felt thin. Melodies carried us home like a light from deep within. Through every moment we broke, they started us again. Maybe we're older now, our hair turned silver gray, but that same sweet chord still knows what we can't say. From first love to final goodbye, it stayed by our side. Notes floating like memories we never had to hide. The echo of a verse still playing soft and true, as if the soundtrack knew exactly what we do. A faded cassette, a heart that won't forget. Songs that caught us every time we slip. Songs the radio sang for us through winter winds in June. A fragile tune repeating softly under a silver moon. They held our hands gently, led us through the unknown. When silence felt too heavy, that's when they'd be shown. In heartbreak or laughter, in joy or in pain, they found us, they healed us like a summer rain. Forever etched in echoes, those timeless harmonies. Songs the radio saved for us. our sweetest memories. I walk through halls where shadows breathe your name. The silence wraps around me like your coat in the rain. Photographs still whisper truths I can't erase. A coffee cup you touch, it lingers in this place. My fingers trace the windows cold with time and dust. Every corner holds a memory I still trust. The floorboards creak like echoes of your midnight tunes. I'm haunted by your voice in these empty rooms. Even in the stillness, your melody flows like wind through the curtains, where only I know you never truly left. You simply changed your form, your voice in empty rooms, like a song the heart resumes, calling out darkest gloom. I close my eyes and there you are, so near yet from afar. Your voice in empty rooms, like a song the heart resumes, calling out through whispered gloom, lighting even the darkest gloom. I close my eyes and there you are, so near, yeah, from afar. The clock hands turn, but time won't let me go. Each tick reminds me of the things I'll never know. Your laughter used to warm these walls like flame. Now silence wears your shade and speaks your name. I'm dancing with your ghost in slow 3/4 time. I keep pretending every echo is a sign. These dusty books, your notes, the scent of pine, perfumes. You're everywhere and nowhere in these empty rooms, like a faded reel playing one last scene. Your voice returns in spaces once serene. I'm chasing sounds that disappear too soon. Your voice in empty rooms, like a song the heart resumes, calling out through whispered gloom, lighting even the darkest gloom. I close my eyes and there you are, so near yet from afar. Your voice in empty rooms, like a song the heart still live with you in these empty rooms. Your voice in empty rooms follows every step I take, like wind that sings beneath each breath. I try not to break you, echo in the stillness, soft as candlelight in bloom, reminding me your soul still fills this room. No matter where the distance looms, your presence hides in silent tunes, and I'm not truly all alone. It's true, your voice in empty rooms still speaks to me from you. Rain fell down like voices in my head, 1,000 thoughts I couldn't tame. Shadows danced across the walls, in silence I whispered your name. The world spun loud with fear and pride. I couldn't hear my heart inside, but through the wreckage, through the storm, I saw the truth begin to form. The noise is gone, but echoes stay, tracing paths I lost along the way. Now in the hush I feel the weight of everything I used to hate. In quiet light I see your face, and time begins to slow its pace. The chaos broken, left behind, a clearer soul, a gentler mind. When all the fire is burned away, the colors shift from red to gray. But in the calm that takes its place, I find a softer kind of grace. After the noise fades, I can hear the truth, whispers of love that I had once lost to you. It's in the stillness where I see the way. It's after the noise fades I choose to stay. After the noise fades I can hear the truth, whispers of love that I had once lost to you. It's in the stillness where I see the way. It's after the noise fades I choose to stay. The candle fires, the broken dreams, they lit the road to something new. I thought I'd fall, I thought I'd drown, but falling's how I found what's true. No longer chasing every sound, I'm learning peace is seldom loud. I pay attention to the light, not the buzzing crowd. Moments used to rush and burn, I let them pass, I let them turn. Now every breath is deep and wide, like oceans calm at midnight tide. This heart has weathered every cry, still it learns to hope to try. The sky may darken one more time, but now I see beyond the sky. When silence sings I hear it all, a quiet strength behind the fall. What once confused now gently guides, a windswept path where truth resides. After the noise fades, I can hear the truth, whispers of love that I had once lost to youth. It's in the stillness where I see the way. It's after the noise fades I choose to stay. After the noise fades I can hear the truth, whispers of love that I had once lost to youth. It's in the stillness where I see the way. It's noise that drained my soul made space for joy to take control. Footsteps echo soft and slow, leading me where peace can grow. Through ruins I can gently tread, where loud confusion used to spread. The sound of nothing builds me now, with open heart and solemn vow, to live each moment true and real, to love the calm that chaos steals. After the noise fades, I breathe again, clearer now than I've ever been. Whispers turn to sacred sound, where lost and found both come around. Hearts break open, not to mourn, but to let grace be reborn. I walk in silence, but I'm not afraid. I shine. After the noise fades, after the noise fades, after the noise fades, I breathe again, clearer now than I've ever been. Sound where lost and found both come around. Hearts break open, not to mourn, but to let grace be reborn. I walk in silence, but I'm not afraid. I shine after the noise fades. I poured my coffee slow this morning, watched the steam dance in the air. The mirror caught a stranger's face, silver shining through my hair. I traced the lines around my eyes, each one a story soft or sharp. Some told of nights I lost in anger, some whispered love that warmed my heart. There was a time I ran too fast, chasing dreams that wouldn't stay. Now the silence holds me kindly, like it's always known the way. I laughed at what I thought I knew, and cried for what I didn't see. And then the years sat down beside me. They didn't knock, they never asked, they just arrived and took a seat. With all the memories in their hands and patience buried deep, they said, not every wound will heal, but you'll learn how to breathe. The years sat down beside me, not as thieves but quiet friends. They held the weight I couldn't carry, taught me how the moment ends. And with a grace I'd never noticed, they gave me time I couldn't lend. The years sat down beside me, not as thieves but quiet friends. They held the weight I couldn't carry, taught me how the moment ends. And with a grace I'd never noticed, they gave me time I couldn't lend. I walked through fields of old regrets, where once I built my blame. But now they bloom with chance and change, though none of them stay the same. I wrote a letter to my father, one I'll never send or show. It said, I understand you better now, more than you could know. I miss the birth of wisdom, till I lost what youth could fake. But every scar began to shine beneath the truth I couldn't break. No longer chasing after more, I found the less is where it's sweet. Since the years sat down beside me, solid, quiet, bittersweet. They came with laughter from the past and tears I never let me cry. They spoke in voices I forgot, yet never said goodbye. They didn't ask for grace or glory, just let me learn to try. The years sat down beside me, not as thieves but quiet friends. They held the weight I couldn't carry, taught me how the moment ends. And with a grace I'd never noticed, they gave me time I couldn't lend. The years sat down beside me, not as thieves but quiet friends. Now evening paints the window pane in shades of dreams I used to chase. And though my steps have slowed, my heart has found a warmer place. I no longer beg for answers, just the calm of one more try. And even sorrow sits more gently underneath the silver sky. I give my thanks to all I've lost for leaving room for what remains. A life of love, a breath of peace, a tenderness earned through pain. The storms have passed, the nights grew still. I've learned what silence means since the years sat down beside me and filled the space between. The years sat down beside me, not as ghosts but gentle truth. They offered me redemption in the fading light of youth. They played my failure softly, not to haunt but to forgive. And every broken promise found a quiet place to live. They laid their hands upon my chest and told me I was free, not from what I was, but from who I thought I had to be. The years sat down beside me, not to end but to begin, with gratitude where battles were, and peace beneath my skin. Found your note beside the sink, just faded ink on paper white. The coffee cup you left for me still held your warmth from last night. Your jacket's resting on the chair, like you might walk right back inside. The echo of your laughter lingers soft and slow. I feel it slide. Rain taps gently on the glass, a rhythm wrapped in memory's sway. Each detail frozen in the hush, refusing just to drift away. Our favorite record still spins low, your perfume dancing through the air. A quiet world still full of you, though you're no longer standing there. Some things don't leave, they like whispers that refuse goodbye. And every corner, every second holds the reasons why I'm still caught in yesterday's side. Still warm from yesterday, where you touched my hand and time stood still. Still warm from yesterday, in the silence I can feel you still. Still warm from yesterday, where love remains and always will. Still warm from yesterday, where love remains and always will. The creek within the hallway floor still sings your midnight melody. Your photos framed by morning light, like it's watching over me. The way you folded every shirt, your quiet grace in small routine. The moments stitched in silver thread that shimmer just behind the scene. I breathe you in like autumn air, the bittersweet on every breeze. A part of you in everything, the sunlight, sky, the falling leaves. I never thought I'd live alone in echoes we once used to share, but somehow loss has left behind a warmth as deep as love was there. Still I hear our quiet song that plays beneath the midnight glow. And even though you've gone ahead, my heart still needs to know why your touch just won't let go. Still warm from yesterday, where you touched my hand and time stood still. Still warm from yesterday, in the silence I can feel you still. Still warm from yesterday, where love remains and always will. Still warm from yesterday, where love remains and always will. No fire burns this endlessly unless it's love that fuels the flame. No shadow moves so tenderly, whispering softly just your name. And mornings come with your goodbye etched faintly in my breath. But even pain can speak of grace, what lingers long beyond the death. Some stories never close their books, they just reread a line or two. And I'm still turning quiet pages, stained with every part of you. Still warm from yesterday, a photograph I can't let fade. Still warm from yesterday, in memories we gently stay. Still warm from yesterday, where every touch has found its way. Still warm from yesterday, and here you are with me today. Still warm from yesterday, oh, the love you used to say. Still warm from yesterday, your goodbye never walked away. The sun dips low behind the hills, so slow, so sure, Shadows stretch across the floor like whispered lore. Dust hangs quiet in the golden air, sweet and still. Footsteps echo down the hallway as time bends to will. No tears today, just the hush of fading light. Your silhouette dissolves into the arms of night. We say goodbye without a sound, without a fight. Just hearts exhaling what we've held too tight. And I don't need the stars to shine for me. This dimming glow is all I'll ever need. You're not gone, you're in the quiet breeze where the evening waits. Love never fades. In the hush between the notes we never played, we're not breaking, just bending with grace where the evening waits. Love never fades. In the hush between the notes we never played, we're not breaking, just bending with grace. The clock hands move, they do not chase or race. Memories like soft perfumes leave a trace. Your laugh still lingers in the corners of the room, a distant echo wrapped in twilight's bloom. I don't erase, I don't replace what's true. I keep you here in everything I do. A final kiss beneath the willow side feels more like a pause than goodbye. And in this slow descent tonight, I find you shining without light, still holding me in what feels right. Oh, where the evening waits, love never fades. In the hush between the notes we never played, we're not breaking, just bending with grace where the evening waits. Love never fades. In the hush between the notes we never played, we're not breaking, just bending with grace. No fanfare, no page turned too fast, just a soft breath at the end of the last light. Candlelight that learns to sleep, not gone, not lost, just buried deep. The sky holds on to the final blush. Time stands still in the quiet hush, and what we were still finds its place. Not an end, just a slower pace. Where the evening waits and nothing aches. In the still between each heartbeat break, we find our peace where silence takes all that we were into streams and lakes. Love remains though daylight fades. Through every dusk your name still stays, a gentle close like closing drapes. Where the evening waits and nothing aches.